really late, I understand. I disappeared. I spawned in Canada for like 2 weeks. Now I'm back home. We're in a different spot in my room. You can see all the messiness. That's okay. Before we begin our little catching up session, I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in this year and for basically making all of my dreams come true. I'm able to do things that I never thought were in the cards for me, like supporting my family the way that I can, traveling alone, pursuing my dreams. I've loved making videos ever since I was a little girl, and I wake up every day and I just can't believe that I'm able to do this. So thank you, and I'm praying that we all have a scrumptious 2025. I know we will. But yeah, I hope everybody had a safe New Year. Mine, I have little notes about everything. Get into that. I also tried a middle part today. I never do that because I don't know. I've always been a side part person, but anyway, I'm kind of a fan. So I was in Toronto for a little bit. I've never been that cold in my life. I made the stupid decision to bring a bunch of like mini skirts and like cute little tops and like just like not winter clothes, because I live in the mountains in Northern California and the winters here are brutal. Like it gets to like the 20s. They are nothing like Canada. They are nothing like Canada. Also, New Year, same illness, same sickness. I don't know what's going on with me. I finally got health insurance like a month ago. It's hard enough to get health insurance. Oh, it's even harder to book an appointment. So that, I'm manifesting that for 2025. Because like when you have a cold and the entire time you're like sitting in bed, like you can't breathe out of your nose, like, and you're like praying, you're like reminiscing, like, wow, I miss the days when I could breathe out my nose. Like, I've been like that for 6 months, you guys. It's been ridiculous. It's been, let's just say that I cannot wait for the day that I can breathe through this little guy. But anyway, yeah, I was freezing. I brought the littlest clothes, and all the clothes that I have are like thin, and they did not keep me warm. I felt like my face was going to burn off. I think my legs ended up turning purple at one point when I was outside. Like, it was insane. Thank God the place that I was staying at had phenomenal heating. Like, oh my lord. And coldness aside, winter aside, I was around some really cool people, and it was a really good time for New Year's. We went to this like warehouse party thing. A bunch of like, I'm dressed really cool. Like, I'm not gonna look at you because I'm like so cool. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you because I'm so cool kind of people. And that's always fun, And the clock struck 12, and then the DJ played like the Cardi song, the Wake Up is the First of the Month. And that's when everybody decided to stop being uppity and dance. So that was fun. That was cute. And then we left to go, I don't know, we tried to find like another like club or something, or like some place to like have fun, dance, whatever. And everything was so busy. It was also really cold, so we just decided to go back to a friend's apartment and talk about life and music. And we did that till like 3. It was really nice. And I'd say one of the best parts about this trip was just being around really authentic, creative people. I feel like where I live, I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, and you know, you're surrounded by people that are usually like more retired, kind of like they lived out their dreams, you know. It's a mix of that and like people who are like very stuck in their ways and like not as hopeful or accepting of that kind of stuff. So it was nice to see people pursuing unconventional careers, and they're happy and successful and doing their thing. That was nice to see. Gives me hope for my future. Like, I tried Tim Hortons. No, I can't say it was the best coffee. I maybe ordered the wrong thing. I ordered like something really seasonal. So maybe that was my mistake. Hold on, you guys. Anytime I go off camera, it's because my nose is like leaky. It's so disgusting. I know. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, tried Tim Hortons. It really was not my favorite. But if you like Tim Hortons, you got a great order, you put that in the comment section below. You let me know. I will order it. I will make a Canada vlog and I will order it and I will try it. I will shout you out. Let me know. Because I don't want to give up on it yet. Like, I feel like I just ordered the wrong thing. And it's so cheap. The coffee was so cheap. Like the price, not the beans. So I don't want to give up on them yet. So yeah. Everybody was really nice. The stereotype holds true, I guess. Canada is so diverse. It's such a beautiful country. Yeah, I had a great time. I got addicted to matcha. I think I had that like every single day. One of my friends like knows how to make really good matcha. Like they order it straight from Japan, and I tried to make it the other day, and I kind of failed miserably. Like it just tasted like green milk. But you know, that's okay. We'll try again. Let's see. What? I went to Dundas Square. I saw the one TikTok that was like, my men's shopping bare routines at Dundas Square. Like, I had seen that video so many times. I never thought in a million years I'd ever go to Canada. And when I found out that I was gonna be able to go, I immediately, like, my first thought was like, obviously this is a beautiful country, but like, I need to go to Dundas Square. And I went. I had a great time. It was freezing cold, but yeah, it was freezing cold. But what else did I do there? Oh my god, we went to this. I don't remember his name, but he has like his own little like vintage shop. It was so cool. I wish I remembered his name. But I'd say the best part about like traveling is like meeting new people. Like, that guy was really cool. All of my Uber drivers were really cool. For some reason, have like my luck with Uber drivers. I always choose like fishermen Uber drivers, or they choose me, I guess. Like the past 3 Uber drivers I've had, all loved fish. I know so much about fish now. I don't give a fuck about fish. Sorry. Oh, I love eating it, but catching it, like, that's not really my thing. But, you know, I've never tried it, so maybe that's en route for this year. Maybe I need to go fishing. But I know about fly fishing. I know about all the different kinds of bait. I know, suppose you guys, I know the best bait maker in Canada, in Toronto. I was lucky enough to meet this guy. But yeah, I just love taking Ubers, and I love talking. Like, I love the silent Ubers, because, you know, I'm gonna put my music and be like, and they're gonna be like, where do you want to go? And I'm gonna be like, home. But I love talking to Uber drivers and like people next to me. I just love talking to people, because they're so interesting. Everybody's got their own shit. You're like, yes, tell me about your daughter. Tell me about the time you stubbed your toe. 2010. I don't know. But, and I'm so nosy on airplanes. Like, I'd love to know where you're going. Like, that's one of the first. What else? I had a nightmare about my high school German class. Like, it was one of those where you, like, wake up. It was like 5 a.m. I woke up and I was like, and it kind of reminded me, like, thank God I am not in high school anymore. I don't want to be one of those people that, like, is like, fuck high school. Like, I definitely had some fun moments, but thank God I am out. Thank God I'm out. Yeah. But that class made me so anxious growing up. Like, I only took it for 2 years, and I just, every time I walked into that classroom, like, I felt like my teacher was severely disappointed in me as a student. It was just so hard for me to learn German for some reason, and like, I would do all the assignments, but I'd fail, or basically fail every test. And I hated, like, that I wasn't able to pick it up so easy, so it was a thing. But yeah, thank God, thank the Lord, I'm not there anymore. I got a new lamp. Somebody in my room tour was like, your room is missing a lamp, and I was like, you're onto something. So I got one. I'll show you guys. Here's the lamp in all of its glory. Don't look at the dead plants. Don't. We'll deal with it. We got some books. Don't look at that either. A pen. Another book. It's freezing in here, if you can tell. But you know, it works, so whatever. We will decorate it sometime soon. And we're back. Yeah, new lamp. They didn't have Hulu in Canada, and Hulu is my favorite. They have everything that I love. They have the OC, they have the Practical Jokers, they have Desperate Housewives, they have Smallville, all of the shows that I really, really love. So I was watching a lot of Modern Family, and then started to watch Girls Next Door again because I didn't finish it. I hate finishing shows. Like, I wish things would never end, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish that soon. We can't not talk about the LA fires. I will leave a link in my description if you'd like to donate to help the families that are affected and the animals and whatnot. But absolutely no pressure to donate. If you'd like to just check it out, you know, that means the world. But even if you can't donate, that's all good. Maybe prayers or positive thoughts. But yeah, I went through a similar thing in like 2018. My family lost their house in the Paradise Camp Fire, and it's just such a horrifying thing to just lose everything. It was my aunt's house, or my grandparents and my aunts, and all the pictures of like my dad's side of the family are all burnt up. Things that were supposed to be passed down, like clothes and furniture and all the memories that I had going there growing up, all gone. And yeah, it's not easy to rebuild your life after that. And it's so traumatizing because, like, when you think about all the greenery that used to be there, all of the animals that don't know what's going on, like, it's so devastating. And my dad's coworker, hold on, let's try to explain this right. My dad's coworker coworker's husband is a firefighter, and he had to bring a tent down with him to LA because they don't have any housing for the firefighters, so anything really helps. And oh god, it's just so devastating. On a lighter note, I don't know if you guys use TikTok, you've probably seen all of the Heidi and Spencer Pratt content. They lost their house. Oh god, they lost their house in the fire, and Spencer's making. Okay, hold on, So Spencer and Heidi Pratt, they were on a show called The Hills in like the early 2000s. It was about this like group of friends living in Los Angeles in like their 20s, you know, standard like reality show, blah, blah, blah. They get married, they're married for 16 years and counting. Like, Heidi made an album called Superficial. It flopped when it first came out. I think she described it as like equivalent to Michael Jackson's Thriller, but it did flop when it came out. But I first discovered The Hills. My sister watched it growing up. I didn't give a fuck, and then I watched it on my own like last year, and I loved it. And I was always a big fan of Heidi because she just seemed like such a sweetheart. Obviously, I don't know her in person. I can't say any cold hard facts, but I do love her album. And there are some bangers. I love Superficial. Look How I'm Doing. I'll Do It. Like, and you've probably heard them on TikTok if you have TikTok. But it's just amazing how they turned this like devastating event into something huge for their family. And stream I'll Do It by Heidi Montag. It's kind of like a mix of like Aisha Erotica and what's a good Lady Gaga maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I had a better description for it the other day, but yeah. So yeah, keeping my prayers for the people in Los Angeles that are affected by the fires. But I watched all of my favorite movies recently. It was banger after banger after banger, and I showed my friends my movies. Like, that is the most satisfying feeling, and they all liked them too. So that warmed my heart. We watched Stand By Me, great movie. Then we watched The Notebook. Then we watched Sing Street. Then we watched Lost in Translation. I watched that for the first time. High School Musical. And then a Ghibli movie about a cat. I don't remember the name, but I also watched that for the first time. Oh, we watched Princess and the Frog, and everybody loved it. I remember the first time that I watched Princess and the Frog was at my dad's work. Like, they held a like watch party thing, and it was just like a really dark. They had like multiple like rooms where you could watch it because there were so many families, and it was just like a room full of kids, huge screen. Like, I fell in love with Princess and the Frog. So it's still so good today. Christmas, I forgot about that. I feel like the older I get, the more I really don't give a fuck about celebrating Christmas. But my family started celebrating it again after like not celebrating it for a while because of my niece, and it's just so great to see her light up and to see her opening gifts, like, and to see the family all together, which like rarely ever happens. Also, no family drama this year. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. That is always nice. Oh my god, there's hair in my mouth. I got a haircut, if you guys didn't notice. I'm happy about it. My hair hair was getting so long. It was like, it felt like there was like 50 pounds of hair on my head. And my girl always does me right. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, I guess we could talk about like New Year's resolutions. Although I don't really think I followed those at all. But whatever, we'll talk about them anyway. I'd say my New Year's resolutions are to stick up for myself more. And to stick up for others more. Because I don't know, like when you're faced in a situation, it's way easier said than done to stick up for yourself and for other people. Like, you really gotta be brave, and you also gotta be thinking, because like there were times in high school that I wish I like stuck up for myself and stuck up for other people, but you're like so in your head, like you don't understand what's going on at the time that you're there. So I really want to get better at that. I'd like to help my family out more. Oh god, my dad takes care of the outside of the house. That's his little thing. He loves working outside, like, and he chops wood, and he does chainsawing and all that, and he tends to the fields. Oh my gosh, I'm eating here. Me, I will do the inside chores. I will clean the bathrooms, clean the rooms. I will do what I gotta do. I will cook and clean inside. I'm not going out there. So maybe help out my family more. Take them out more too. I really want to take them to the beach. I feel like that'd be sweet. Definitely want to travel more, obviously. I love seeing the world, and I love learning about new cultures and people, and oh my god. Like every artist for Christmas, they get that like shitty silver paint set from like the, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, you get like their shitty little box full of like the worst. Honestly, the paint is not that bad. I've used the paint before. And no, I'm grateful to have anything, but I think it's funny. There's always that like one art set. So I definitely want to try that. Definitely film more. I have no problem taking pictures, and I have no problem being out there, but I do need to turn the camera on and film more, and to get more confident about it, because I love making videos. I just get very shy. So yeah. I was tanning the other day, and the weather has been insane here. It's been in the 70s. It's in January. Why are we in the 70s right now? Like, shit. But I'm not too mad because I love the sun. But it's like strange. It's very, very strange. Okay. I started to write poetry because I was reading a poetry book, and I wrote a little silly poem. I was in a really bad mood. I kind of just needed to get things out. So I'll read this to you. Don't take this too seriously. Okay. Actually, maybe do take it seriously. Whatever. The freakiest, most disgustingly erotic person you know kisses their dog on the lips. No, I don't care if they have the cleanest mouths or a man's best friend. Dogs lick the ass of every insect, species, and bacteria they meet. You are licking a homunculus when you kiss a dog. Disgusting. Stay away from me. Yeah. Another New Year's resolution. Let's be more responsible. I lost 2. Actually, first one, I lost. Favorite, like Calvin Klein, like huge sunglasses. I used to wear them every day. I was out with my friend and it fell out of my pocket. So I picked it up And then I was just having so much fun that it fell out of my pocket again. Somebody stepped on it and I grabbed it, and it only had one lens. So I can't wear that anymore unless I want to look like a crazy person. But maybe that's it. Maybe that's the new thing. And then the second pair, I was like dancing with my friends, and my friend like took the sunglasses off my face, wore them, and then put them on somebody else and didn't give them back to me. I don't blame her at all because we were having such a great time, but shit, I should ask for them back. Anyways, I got a new pair. I love these. I love the purple and the silver. Like, I feel like I look like I need like a huge bag. But I love them so much. They remind me of like the stuff that my dad would wear. But yeah, it's been quite calm here. I got home a couple days ago, and when I travel and I come home, I get immediately sick, and I need like 2 days to feel like a person again. So I'm happy that things are calmed down. I have like a couple more weeks of just alone time, and I'm really gonna cherish that because I feel like I'm my best when I'm by myself. So I'm really excited to reconnect with her. New videos coming out soon. Let's see. Don't have anything to show you guys. Maybe. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Tell me about your life, your day, and New Year's. Tell me all about it. Also, before we end, I wanted to say that I have received the sweetest, nicest emails recently. When you guys email me, I'm maybe not the best at replying. I'll try to reply, but just know that I do read them. The good and the bad, I love it. So thank you. And